if you listen to the debate about abortion, you'll notice that both sides use, shall we say, inaccurate terms to describe themselves. People who are pro-life are not pro-life, they are anti-abortion, and people who are pro-choice are not pro-choice, they are pro-abortion. And, well, they're pro-abortion choice. And I think that the fact that neither side wants to actually say what their position is indicates that both sides have at least some dishonesty to them in the way they represent their views. Now, people who are so-called pro-life frequently have a religious objection to abortion. And their religious objection is not based upon any kind of science. It's not based upon, shall we say, a belief that suffering should be avoided, because a lot of them, for instance, have no problem with the concept of torture or execution. If execution's painful, a lot of it's simply an objection to abortion. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just an emotional response, and a lot of people on the other side simply don't have that response, simply don't have that particular emotional feel, so they don't have the problems of abortion. And as such, I don't think there's any actual real legitimate legal cases for preventing or illegalizing abortion. I don't think it's constitutional for people to take their religious views and then try to enforce them onto other people. People are legally allowed to refuse blood transfusions, but they're not legally allowed to prevent other people from getting blood transfusions if they don't share the same religious beliefs. And I don't think that it makes sense for people, no matter how strong their opinions are, to try to do so, because they wouldn't like it if it was the other way around. Now, on to the actual issue of what could be done about abortion. And this is where I think there is common ground that both sides can come together on, because I don't think there's a whole lot that can be done between people who simply believe a position and people who simply don't. I mean, there's not a whole lot of middle ground there. There are a number of ways you could prevent abortion from happening, other than just forcing people to carry pregnancies to term at threat of imprisonment or death. And basically, it consists of offering people condoms, better sex education, other forms of contraception, basically expecting people to act maturely and not get pregnant, telling people to avoid using alcohol or becoming inebriated from drugs, encouraging people to essentially act responsibly. And if people were willing to actually encourage people to act responsibly, I think that a culture of responsibility would subsequently cause people to cease to have unwanted pregnancies that result in abortion. And of course, there'd occasionally be situations that would fall outside this: rape, incest, etc. But I think that if those were the rare instances in which abortion occurred, I don't think there'd be much reason to be that upset about it if it was a very rare occurrence that happened only in exceptional circumstances, because it wouldn't be necessary any other time. So that, as an atheist, is basically my perspective on it. I think that whatever your view, I don't think you can enforce that on anybody else constitutionally in the United States. And moreover, I think that there are other options to prevent abortion other than simply legalizing it. So that's it.